Yo, what is up guys? My name's Ilda. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I made $300,000 in 3 months with my clothing brand during this Q4. This is proof if anyone doesn't believe me. $300,000 in 3 months as a 17-year-old girl. So that's actually pretty crazy. Yeah, so I'm just going over some things that I had to learn as a clothing brand owner. So first thing is that you must be dropping every single month. If you're not dropping every single month, you're losing on consistent money. So during my 3 months of Q4, I dropped 3 collections and a total of, I want to say, at least 10 pieces in just 3 months. A lot of clothing brands, what they're gonna do is that they do one collection, they go viral with those clothes, and they never make more clothes, which is not what you should be doing. You should be trying to consistently drop new products every single time, as often as possible. If it was up to me, I would be doing drops at least twice a month, and that's definitely something I want to be doing in 2025. Make sure to drop consistently. Second thing, speaking about drops, always leave your website open. I see so many clothing brand owners making this mistake. They're like, oh, okay, but I want to sell out, I want to do this, I want to do that. Okay, you're selling out, but you're selling 20 pieces. What's the point of selling out? Instead of selling out and making 20 pieces, I'd rather never sell out and sell 100, 150, 200, 300 of the same piece. And the good thing that comes with that is that when you sell more pieces, you get them for cheaper, so you're profiting more. But if you're a small clothing brand owner and you're here, okay guys, I want to sell out, right? You sell 20 pieces, but you're getting them from $30 each, right? I could sell 200 and get them from 20 each. Who's really winning? I'm selling more and I'm profiting more. You know what I'm saying? So make sure to always leave your website open. And also, things that a lot of these brand owners that you see on YouTube, they'll do a drop day, right? It'll be crazy, an insane drop day. They'll make like, let's say 50K, or most things I see on YouTube, like 50K in 30 minutes. You'll be like, yo, bro, I just made 50K in 30 minutes. And wow, that's pretty cool, right? No shade or anything. It's a pretty cool feature, but the rest of the month, you're not making no money. Why? Like, me personally, I would rather make 5K a day, right? Maybe it's not a 50K drop day. I can't use it for YouTube, but 5K a day is 150K easily. So always leave your website open because it'll allow you to make a consistent money, consistent cash flow. You see, a lot of these YouTubers go come onto here and they'll be like, okay, I made 50K in 30 minutes. Let's say half of that's profit, which most likely is not, but let's say 50% is profit, so 25K, right? There's no cash flow, right? So if you want to, let's say, do more Facebook ads, yes, you have this cash, but it's not flowing. It's kind of like, oh, I get a huge sum of money. Now I have this money, you know what I'm saying? And the thing about having consistent cash flow versus getting a lot of money at once is that when you have consistent cash flow, you can kind of like maneuver your way through things. You can kind of take more risks. But if you have a large sum of money at once, right, it's gonna give you the illusion that you have more to waste than you really don't, right? So if that makes sense. So basically, let me give you an example. Let's say you just won the lottery, right? You get $1 million at once. You're gonna spend that. You're gonna spend that $1 million. You're not gonna be like, okay, let me go save. You know, you're gonna spend it. But if you get $1 million and you only get, let's say, 50K a month, right? You're gonna be like, okay, yeah, 50K this month, I can buy this, I can buy that. Next month, I'll get another 50K. I can save, I can do this, I can do that. That makes sense? Hope it does. Alright, next thing I did, Facebook ads. You need to be testing lots of creatives with your Facebook ads. If you're not testing lots of creatives with your Facebook ads, you're not doing it properly, right? So for me, for my Facebook ads, I used a program called Viral Ecom Ads. So let me show you guys real quick. Viral Ecom Ads is this team that they also sponsored this video, but it's this team where they make viral ad creatives that are proven to convert. So basically they have a strategy, right? And they have multiple packages where you send your product, where you send pictures of your product, and they make a bunch of creatives that you can test. When you make those creatives that you can test, you put them on Facebook and you can start printing. The thing about Facebook ads is that, like, you can't just get one ad, $50 a day, right? You can't do that, because if you do that, how are you gonna know, what are you gonna do if that ad fails? If that ad fails, you're cooked, right? So basically, you need to be testing consistent creatives, and that's why you should be using Viral Ecom Ads, because they do the work for you. You can be laying in bed, they're making the ads for you. You put them in Facebook, they rip. Some of them will work, some of them won't, you know what I'm saying? That's just that's the name of the game, right? But you can do it at scale. I'm gonna show you guys real quick this Viral Ecom Ads thing. It's basically like you have a bunch of packages right here that you can viral ad creatives that are proven to convert. Their cheapest package, I believe, is like, they have a package for $50 a month. And yeah, it's pretty good. I do believe that you guys should at least check it out, give it a try. You know, if it's only $60. If you're a VIP member, it's $15. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very cheap. It will give you guys a way for sure to test with more creatives. Basically, when it comes to Facebook ads, we need to be able to basically, let's say you have 5 products, right? We need to be able to have a bunch of ads for each product and just keep on pushing. Because as your brand grows, right? Every brand has that one product that you restock it and it goes crazy. Every brand has that, or they will eventually find it. Your goal is to basically get as many of those products as humanly possible. So during my time with my 3 months, I was able to find, I'm not gonna say the winners out loud, but I was able to find 4 winners during that time, right? And what I'll be doing is that, like I said, I'm leaving my website open. I'm getting sales on those items every day. I'm not closing it, right? But now that I have identified a few winners, right, that work for me, that work for my brand, what you have to do now, or what I'm gonna do now, is I'm gonna find creatives for those products. I'm gonna be like, okay, how do I test this? Okay, does this work? What doesn't work? UGC, different type of ads, right? And those products that are your winners will eventually cause your brand to grow over time. Bruised, which is my brand, in case you guys didn't know, we literally hit 50K yesterday, and we've been growing exponentially. Like, I think we were growing like at a rate of like, I would say 100, 200 followers a day. Nothing super crazy, right? But it's consistent because I have these products that are coming in. People are seeing the ad, they're liking it. If they're not buying, they're following, right? If they're not buying, they're sharing it to their friends. And that's how the brand is growing at an exponential rate, because we have these products, ads are being run every day. We have these products that are winners, and people just can't get enough of them, right? And then we have natural word of mouth. People are seeing this and like, oh, what's this brand? Like, I've never seen a brand like this. Oh, I like this brand. I want this for my birthday. People are reposting saying, please buy this for me. Stuff like that. And eventually it just grows. It grows over time. But let's say I did the drop method, right? If I did the drop method and I was like, okay, I just made, let's say, 200K in a day, right? Which is great. I'm not saying it's not good. Then I made 20K in a day, right? That's it. Your brand isn't growing. Tomorrow, your brand won't be growing because you already closed everything. Your site's closed. The next week is not gonna be growing. For me personally, I would rather have that steady exponential growth that let's say I do 10K days, 20K days, 50K days every day, rather than making 200K in a day and just calling it a day. You know, and I've never done 20K a day, so I don't know how it feels like. I'm saying that I'd rather scale to the point where I can have that every day than having it one day and then 3 weeks later I have $0 in revenue because I have no inventory. Yeah, next step is inventory. Inventory is very important. It is crucial in the beginning stages of your brand to have a fast manufacturer. If your manufacturer is not fast, you will lose on a lot of things. I'm not saying it's impossible to do this without a fast manufacturer, but it helps so much. Like, literally, believe me, it helps so much. The reason I was able to scale my brand the way I scaled it, by the way, you see this, the screenshot I showed you guys. Let me show you guys the same stats, the same brand, selling the same products. In June, look at that. We only did 16K in June. So from going from, in 6 months, by the way, this is only 6 months, 16K. And look, the month before that, we did, guess how much? We did $600 in sales the month before that. The month before that, only $600 in sales. That's what I'm telling you guys. Fast manufacturing. Everything in business is speed, and you will learn that eventually. But fast manufacturing, how was I able to go from 600 a month to 16K? Well, 16K a month is really nothing, honestly, but whatever. It's because A, I found my winning product. 2, I had the speed of the manufacturers. And we did 16K in June, right? July, 50K. 50K. Do you wanna know why? I had that speed and I could scale, right? And honestly, 50K a month is really not, it's not a lot. Even at the level I'm at, I don't think 100K a month is a lot either. Like, there's really levels to this game, but that's a different story, right? So I'm saying, but it's all speed, right? The only advantage right now to using China that I see is to sea shipping, because I've been doing my research and yo, you can save a lot of money doing sea shipping. But if you're just starting out and you need to get that cash flow, you need to get some profit, highly recommend finding a manufacturer that does no more than 2 weeks. No more than 2 weeks, because anything more, then you get chargebacks, right? Then you get hold of your payment processor. I did the pre-order method for 6 months, and to this day, I don't want to jinx anything. God, please protect me, right? I've never gotten a hold on my Shopify account because I'm able to come over here, get these orders. Since I'm doing my consistent ads, I have consistent cash flow. I get these orders. 2 weeks later, I got more products orders are fulfilled, more cash, because remember, I'm getting sales every day, right? And I'm scaling the brand like slowly. And also, in the beginning, guys, bro, if you make your first 50K month, don't buy a car. Are you kidding me? I see too many people doing it. I'm just like, bro, what are you doing? Like, it's okay to have a car. I don't have a car yet, but why are you getting a Hellcat, bro? I don't understand. Maybe I'm just yapping, but come on. Make sure to take your profits and use it to grow your brand. Don't go over here and be spending money on dumb stuff like cars, jewelry. Like, bro, what are you doing? This is why I've seen so many clothing brand owners who have a bunch of potential. Like, I've seen it firsthand. They have a bunch of potential and they waste it on a Hellcat. A Hellcat, bro. I get it. If you're making content with it, cool. But like, come on, man. Clothing brand is not a method. It's a long-term journey. Genuinely, if you want to make money, don't do a clothing brand, because I've done all of this. I haven't really paid myself, right? So that's what I'm saying. A lot of people they take their profits, instead of reinvesting it, they'll put a down payment on the car. I'm like, why are you increasing your liability? Especially if you're under 500K a month, bro. And I'm not even there yet. So that's what I'm saying. You gotta bootstrap the brand. Keep on growing it. Don't take out your money. You don't need the money. You're 18 years old. You're like, the longer you stay down, the longer you stay humble, the easier it'll be to come up. And when you come up, it'll be even greater. Don't be surprised if you see me in 3 years popping out with a Rolls Royce, you know what I'm saying? Don't be surprised, because right now I'm literally doing as much as I can, maximizing profits, growing the brand, making sacrifices. You have to be able to make these sacrifices. We're 17, or not we, but like, we're young. We have time. You don't need a Hellcat 18. Like, people act like when you're 18, like, so that should be the peak of your life. Like, I don't think that's true. Now is the time for us to go and to learn and to be smart with our money, to invest. I understand if you're putting some money aside to invest, right? That's good stuff. But a Hellcat, come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's your fault. Like, if you have a brand and it's doing good, instead of running the brand, you go and buy a Hellcat or like a Tesla or anything, or any car that's a liability that you cannot afford. If you can afford it, great. Do what you want to do. I'm not here to judge what anyone does with their money. But I'm just saying, if you want to scale your brand as fast, I didn't even do it that fast. I've seen it faster, right? But if you want to scale your brand as fast as possible, you need to be able to look at a bunch of money in your bank account and say, no, I'm not taking it. You need to have that discipline, right? That's what I was able to have, right? Because imagine, let's say June made 16K, right? Let's say realistically, let's say 20% was profit, right? I don't know what 20% is, but let's say 20% is 3K. I was like, oh, well, I have this consistent cash flow coming in. I can afford a down payment on this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Right? You're not gonna be able to scale your brand the same way if you have an extra 2K. Because look, bulk orders are like, let's say you're testing your product and you buy 25 pieces at, let's say, 30 each. 25 pieces at 30 each. I don't know what the math on that is, but let's say it's like $1,000. You get 3 of those, $3,000. You flip it. Let's say you make $9,000 out of that. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be able to see the money, take it. See the money and not take it. Those are 3 principles that really helped me scale my brand, and that will continue to help me scale my brand in 2025. If you guys like this video, be sure to like it, put a thumbs up, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.